definitely inspirational, man.
Yeah.
To see someone else at the beginning working so hard, I take inspiration from that.
Thank you, Jack. So, Jack, how are you, and how is training going ahead of November the 11th?
Right now, I am absolutely knackered. Just had a really hard session, but overall, I feel sharp. I feel powerful. Feel like all the right punches are coming together, and ultimately, I feel like it will be a good night, very good night.
What are you going to do in camp, and what have you done in camp to ensure that this one goes better than a professional debut?
I'm not gonna lie, the professional debut was hard to beat. I think the only way I could beat that is by grabbing a title, which will be in the near future, I hope. For this one, I plan to do it exactly the same. Go in there, hell of a ring walk entrance, hell of a show, another knockout, another stoppage, and another brilliant celebration with the fans.
Love to hear it. And you mentioned that. Do you ever plan your ring walks, or does it just come to you in the moment?
No, not much thought went into it. I'd done the ring walk once before. I visualized it, and then went out there. It was showtime, and I just went out there. I made sure I looked at all of my fans, and it all came naturally.
What was your song for your last ring walk?
Hot Stepper.
Ooh. And can we get any spoilers for the next one?
I won't lie. I've stuck with Hot Stepper throughout my entire amateur career. Whenever I've had an amateur fight, I've always had that song. It is, I think it's definitely the Jack Daly song.
I love to hear it, Jack. And I did ask you last time on your post-fight interview, do you ever envision the knockout in your fights, or do you just look to play out stylistically?
I envision landing certain shots, and I know that if I land a certain amount of shots at a certain time, it will break him down. And ultimately, I do envision the stoppage, because I can kind of call it. This one, I said beforehand to John, I said to him, this is going to be a second round. And he kind of smiled at me and just laughed and was like, yeah, whatever. And it came, but yeah, one step at a time.
And I believe that was the only knockout at York Court on that night. Mm-hmm. So another thing I want to ask you a little bit. East London, we're at East London Boxing Academy. How important is this place to you? And you've been there for over 10 years of your life.
Oh, not even 10 years. It's been 8 years. 8 years now. This is home. This is my home away from home. I've been to other gyms. We go around, we go sparring at other gyms, but it's not like this. This is a family. This is a close knit team. This is perfect for me.
And ahead of this fight, talk a little bit about Leighton, East London, and Essex, because you're a West Ham fan. So how does it feel bringing out the West Ham family in York Court and taking over?
Felt absolutely amazing. We're down the road from the stadium, the Olympic Stadium, West Ham's home. Yeah, it felt great to get everyone out there. I'm hoping next time we can get some West Ham chants going. Yeah, that'd be class.
100%. I was at the last fight. We got JP O'Meara, we got Sonny Hardy. Instead of singing "Just Sold My Car to Lucas Paqueta," they said "Just Sold My Car to JP O'Meara." So that's a bit of a twist on that one. Forever blowing bubbles. It reminisced of the Bowling Ground, and it's always an honour to be joined by a fellow West Ham fan. How did you feel when West Ham won the way for Europa Conference League?
That was amazing. I felt absolutely amazing to see it happen, to follow the journey. It came a little while before my win, but it felt good. It felt good to always see your team win.
And West Ham are undefeated in Europe, which you're going to remain undefeated as a professional boxer.
God willing.
God willing. Do you see us going on to win the way for Europa League?
I'm definitely hoping for it. I never count our chickens before I hatch, but if anyone can do it, we can.
And another thing I mentioned there earlier, York Court. How special was it for you to have your professional debut at York Court, and how does it feel fighting at the famous York Court Arena?
Oh, it felt amazing. I've seen so many pro fights there before, David Hay, so many title fights there. I fought there once before in my amateur days, and it was great to go back and get another win there.
And Jack, just before I let you go, what is your message to your East London fans, your Essex fans, your West Ham fans, your London fans, your British fans, and your worldwide fans that support from all around the world and come to your shows?
Big love to everyone. Big love to everyone that's followed the journey so far, that's been there, that's supported me. And if you don't know, then get to know, come down, support, follow the journey. You'll be seeing a lot more of me very soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Daly.
Subscribe to Anything Blows.